Hey guys, back another video, and well, I'm sorry. I'll at least get a few of these videos out. At best, I'll combine something, okay? I'm sorry. So, welcome to a talk about Spider-Man, and I'll just combine this with Devil's Advocate. The reason I'm not doing the dancing and singing deck thing is not just because I procrastinated. I was wanting to about 3 hours ago, or 2 hours, whatever, when it was still light out, but my sister convinced me that we should go to the store. And we always get distracted looking at crap. I got freaking 2 Funkos and a new freaking wrestling toy. It's a doll. Not doll, toy. I'll do an unboxing for those later, and just after I finish recording this. Anyway, point of this. I wanted to talk about Spider-Man because with the theory of both Garfield and Maguire returning to fill their roles as Spider-Man. Okay, that's right. I also have Rocky and Leo out here, so that's why I can't do the dancing and singing thing. If it was just Rocky, I'd let him just run around my backyard while I was singing and dancing on the deck. But with Leo out here, I can't. Sorry. Dancing and singing, I promise, will be coming tomorrow. I promise. I promise on my Blue Lantern. Anyway, point of the video. With Holland, Maguire, and Garfield all rumored to be in this movie, it got me thinking truly about this argument of who is the best Spider-Man, and it always is between these three, sometimes also including Miles Morales. I say that name because I don't know the freaking voice actor's name. I'm sorry. Not just because I'll say who my favorite is, Tobey Maguire, and it's not just because I grew up with the original trilogy. I say this: the reason Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man is because it's just him. He's not part of the MCU, so he doesn't have Nick Fury watching his back. He doesn't have Iron Man's suit. He doesn't have Iron Man's tech. He doesn't have the AI in his helmet. He doesn't have the Iron Spider. He doesn't have any of that. It's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man faces these villains and these situations all with his willpower, his mind, his heart, and whatever limits he is willing to pass to protect them. Best scenario is Spider-Man 2, the train scene. First off, that scene is one of the best moments in that Spider-Man trilogy. It is so perfect. I watched that scene 2 days ago, and it still holds up. If it was Holland Spider-Man, he would have had Tony Stark technology on his side. Garfield, again, he would have some tech with him. Maguire, it just is him holding this train, pulling with all his might to keep this thing from crashing and killing hundreds of thousands of people. I was just thinking, who opens a railway and doesn't finish the thing? Just weird to me. But this is just my opinion, that Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man, mainly because he has no backup like that. He has no technology, he has no AI, no Avengers. Mosquitoes. Hate these little fucking bastards. This would end up being a smaller video, but everyone does have a right to their opinion. Some people will say Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. Some people will probably say Garfield is the best Spider-Man because he's also, some people have said, probably the most underrated Spider-Man. I will still say Tobey Maguire, and it's not just because I'm nostalgic for that series. Actually, with that series, let me talk about this. Spider-Man 3. Not as bad as people remember. That movie is fine for what it is. The only scene that can really should have been cut out of the final product and just been like a deleted scenes or special features bonus. Hold on. Hey, Rocky. What the hell is Leo? Leo? Be right back. Yeah, the only real scene for Spider-Man 3 that should have been cut out, and we all know what scene I'm gonna say. That fucking emo Maguire dance scene. It is so freaking cringy, man. I hated that one. That one scene is truly the black sheep scene in that movie, because everything else, it's so good. It's really good. Again, people could say that Venom wasn't as good as it could have been in that movie, but he got a better single movie. Yes, it's not the same Venom, but hey, the character itself bounced back in movie-wise. Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 2 was a great casted villain. He looked just like the That's something I'll definitely say about any of these freaking movies. I'm not going to go down that line. Holland movies and Maguire movies, they did such a great job of making these people look like the characters. Plus, here's my thing. You can't deny that with the first Spider-Man movie in 2002, 1 year after 9/11, it's a very patriotic movie for what it could be, what it is. Also, what the? Two lunatics are fighting each other. Okay. The most nostalgic scene in that movie is seeing for the first time a live-action Spider-Man hanging upside down on the web. That was a fun fact about that. The scene where he kisses Mary Jane in the rain. Maguire hated that, man, because the mask is cutting off his nose while also water's running down, and he's kissing someone, so he can't breathe. Oh, that's funny. That's freaking hilarious, man. Anyway, yeah, everyone has their own opinion. Plus, Miles Morales, that is a great character himself. I will say this. Spider-Verse, it took me a while, because I wasn't feeling it that much when it first was coming out, and here's really why. Spider-Man has been a character for so long. The door blowing in the wind. Has been so long, has done the interdimensional BS. This is why you don't eat things that aren't inedible, dog. He does the multiverse thing so many times. It gives me a headache sometimes. But I'll say this. I'm not the biggest Gwen fan. I'm not the biggest Gwen Stacy fan. I know. I'm hated now, parent. I'm guaranteed. I don't like Gwen Stacy. I'm not saying she's a bad character. I'm just saying I just don't like her. Not for any real reason, actually. She's written well. She has good design. She has a good reason to not have friends or do the friend thing in her universe. There's no real reason for it. Just like Captain Marvel. Good character written. Again, that's to me actually Captain Marvel. I just don't like that she's basically like DC, like Superman. God. But hey, this is nothing against the characters. It's a personal opinion. Culture's worst nightmare. An opinion that differs from their own. Damn bugs. And that's basically what I love being, a different opinion, because I am not afraid to voice an opinion. Yet so many people are. Fucking bugs. I hate mosquitoes. I hate them. Especially being a big guy. I'm an all-you-can-eat freaking buffet. Yeah, there's nothing really that I hate about Gwen Stacy. I just don't like her. I just don't like her. Nothing against her. It's just a freaking preference. I don't like her. I'm okay with her. I just don't like her. But that's the kind of the thing with Miles. I just had to get a little used to him since I was kind of weirded out by the movie that they kept calling Peter B. Parker, a different Peter. And with Miles, this is nothing racist and anything. I just had to get used to a black Spider-Man. I had to get used to it. But watching the clips and definitely watching video of the movie, I definitely got more into the character. Freaking, and I love the black suit also with the red. Black and red are just two colors that perfectly match together. Not a bug. I just clapped really loud. Sorry, neighbors. We're probably trying to sleep. Yeah, it's 2 minutes to 9 right now as I'm filming this. What am I? Recording this. But yeah, Spider-Man itself is just. Find me one person that does not like Spider-Man. He is America's favorite superhero. He's the world's favorite superhero. There is not one person that, at least I know, that doesn't like Spider-Man. And it doesn't have to be Maguire, Holland, Garfield. Everybody has a favorite Spider-Man. Okay, I'm not hearing them, so... Well, I see Leo because of his eyes. Okay, again, be right back. Gotta check on the animal. Back again. Okay. So everyone has a favorite Spider-Man. And that's where I'll end this half of the video. Because now I'm on to what I also want to talk about. That is episode 2 of Devil's Advocate. And it was the person, as I said in updating, who I wanted to talk about through this whole thing. The Devil's Advocate. Shane Dawson, who is making a return, as I said, to wanting to make videos. And I love that since, as I said, he was an inspiration to me for wanting to make a YouTube channel. Now, let's just see this. Shane Dawson, getting in trouble for shit he did 10 years ago. The thing is, I hate this, but there's one factor I agree with him that shouldn't have been done. Blackface. Yes, that is horrible. That is ungodly. That is a horrible thing to do. I mean, for the love of God, Pokemon did it in Japan. For God's sake, that has to technical blackface. What the fuck were they thinking? But do I think he should be punished for shit he did 10 years ago? No, he shouldn't. He should not have been canceled. He shouldn't. Shit shouldn't have happened. There's this thing called evolution, people, or people evolve, not like Pokemon, or because people don't change, they stay the same person, they just evolve in maturity and knowing what's right and what's wrong, but they stay the same. I'm still the same person I was when I was a child, when I was 10 years younger. So when I was 11, I'm still the same person. I still love Pokemon, I still love WWE, I still love Beyblade, Bakugan, all of that stuff. I still love it. Shane is still the same person he was all those years ago. He still will have those senses of humor. Dark sense of humor is a thing that you need to have. To turn dark moments into and laugh at them. Freaking bugs. I was being bit by one. I can feel them. I have bug spray. Again, I won't freaking cut this. I don't know why I didn't spray this. Sorry, neighbors. Shit. But yeah, he shouldn't be punished for shit he did 10 years ago because he's still the same person. He just knows better. Shane Dawson was someone who we grew up with for so many years. He helped us through our dark times. Anytime we were having a bad day and we saw Shane had posted a new video, whether it be weird shit he bought online, new taste testing thing, a new Spooky Boy thing, our bad day instantly got better. Shane helped us through darkness. He did. At least me. He helped me through tough times. Anytime I'd have and not like huge moments like people heard in my face. I'm just saying, like, if I had a rough day and I got pissed off, I can turn to Shane to make me laugh. He's always been a nice person. His world has just been shocked so many times. I mean, how would you have grown up knowing that your dad left? You, your brother, and your mom. You grow up with just a little darkness in your head. I'm not blaming anyone. No, and that is not my business to talk about. I just got a notification for frickin' Jake Paul versus Ryan Woodley. Fight someone who's in their prime and actually can fight you. Not someone who was good back then. You know what I mean? Just off topic from that. I just hate the Paul brothers. If the Paul brothers want to go into boxing, fine. Fight someone who's good. Fight someone who's ranked. I don't even give a damn if they gotta bring over someone from a different freaking company. Bring over Rampage Jackson to box you, for God's sake. Or go into the octagon and fight Rampage Jackson. offer him all of Donald Trump's money and have Conor McGregor fight when he is. Of course, he would never do it since there's not probably enough money in the world for Conor McGregor to whoop y'all asses. I don't care. Just fight someone that's not used to be. And back to the thing. Shane Dawson. Yeah, he shouldn't be he should be blamed for that one for blackface. Yes, and also the Jeffree Star shit. Jeffree Star was horrible. Jeffree Star was putting a fire on an oil spill. That man is a piece of garbage. And you never know that because he manipulated you into thinking it because of what he did. I actually felt jealous for a second with Jeffree because he could eat all that fucking junk food. Now get a pound. Okay, the animals want to go in, so we're going to be moving. Jesus. Inside. What's this? So yeah. I am so glad that Shane is coming back. He spent so good a time in Outlands and Outfielded. Come on, Leo. Leo, where are you going? Pause. So yeah, I'm glad Shane Dawson is coming back. He has earned, and he will earn his redemption. There's one thing though I want to see happen with Shane. I don't know. I don't care what he has to do. Good boy. But he needs to rebuild the bridges between him, Garrett, Drew, Andrew, all of them. The squad of YouTube, man. While I'm here. Hey, 3 things in one. Lucky day. Just turn this off. Crap, I got the store and these go in the fridge. Just some cookies, caramel dreams. Which are these are also the best Girl Scout cookies, these, the fudge coconut caramels. Once again, I paused a lot, sorry. I don't know where I left off, but yeah, Shane Dawson, I don't know what you gotta do, man, but rebuild the bridges between your friends. Because those are the people that were the positive influence on you, unlike Jeffree, who was the negative. You need the positive people to build the strong bond, personality. Anyway, toy time, which you know I have. AEW, Hangman Adam Page. And let me tell you a story. When I was I went to Target with my sister. There was such a hard selection. Because there was Big John Studd, Bam Bam Bigelow with the ECW TV title, John Moxley with the AEW World title, Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky as SCU, rest in peace, SCU, with the AEW Tag Team titles, and Hangman Adam Page. And if I was able to, I would have bought all 6 of them. But my sister had me turn around while she picked one. So yeah, Hangman. Also, on the back of this box, it shows they have Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. I don't give a shit who is also in the same aisle. If I see Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, they're going in the cart, man. I don't know what he's barking at, most likely the cat. Listen, AEW toys I have so far. I got Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, Hikaru Shida, and Riho. So I have 5 now AEW toys. Look at the discussion. Something leaked on me. Most likely pop. I also love that Hangman. Oh god. Hey! No. He comes with a shot glass and a pitcher. Let me see. I think it might just be a shot glass. So I think it's just a normal beer glass. A pitcher. Oh, there it is. Also, yeah, he better take this. I don't know what's going on, but he needs to get back in the Dark Order. They are falling apart without him. The Dark Order need Hangman Adam Page, man. If not, sign Big Red Eric Rowan. AEW toys are such classic style toys, man. I know there's plastic. There's always plastic around the center of them. I guess that is meant for something. But I always just take them off. Take this jacket off. Yeah. All right. And there went the sleeve. The sleeve can easily come off for the buckshot. How does this come off? Because he's got the bandana on. What the? Wait, does this not come off? Oh, it's just very no, that doesn't work. What the? His head doesn't pop off. What the heck? The bandana doesn't come off. Why would you make something that doesn't come off? A toy? That makes no sense. Or is it gonna fully rest? Oh, okay, it goes over, I think. That doesn't work. It barely works, man. Okay, this is gonna be a freaking issue. I don't like this idea, man, of making a toy that doesn't have... of something that comes off when it can't come off. Same with this belt. Are you kidding me? Well, he does wrestle at least with the belt, with the straps on his arse. But he doesn't wrestle full time with the stinking bandana. This is making man. I also have Phoenix. I forgot about that. I have Phoenix, which is the worst one of my AEW collection because he doesn't have fists. His hands only stay in the animo position, which makes me mad. Why does the bandana? You'd think the bandana, or the whatever this is, bandito mask, would come off very easily, but it doesn't. If you could very see, it's a whole wrap around his face. Why would you make this? I don't get it. You already got your treat. What are you waiting for? I'm sorry that this video just turned into me trying to take this thing off of page. Okay, I gotta freaking move on because this is getting stupid. I'll figure that off camera. Anyway, Funko Pop time. I saw a double pack of this set of characters I did not know, and then I started looking in the box, and I saw that there are 6 characters from this show from my childhood. Bakugan Battle Brawlers, the original, man. Shun Kazami and Tigrera. Also in this series are Dan Kuso, his girlfriend Rumi Misaki, Drago, and Skyrus. And because I'm in the kitchen and not in my room, I will not do the classic thing where I rip the boxes open like crazy. Bakugan was such a good show, and then they kept making sequel series. I'll admit I didn't mind some of the sequel series. Like New Vestroya, Gundalian Invaders. It was after that I kind of lost it. With, what was that name? Rodis' alter ego character. I don't fucking know. It was... Nectanium Surge is kind of where I fell out of Bakugan for a while. I just kept looking... Because they kept adding new characters, as most kind of cartoons do, like this. And replaced them with other characters. Which I didn't like. I just like... the only characters they ever kept were Dan, Shun, and Marucho. Also, I love that he's probably holding Skyrus with a gate card. Ninja Boy. And actually, because of this, I actually have... These are not going on my Anywhere shelf. These are the first pops in a while. And the newest pop figures since Raichu, Bulbasaur, and... well, actually just Raichu. To go on my... Japan shelf. I think I'll start with Godzilla. Okay, I'm gonna move these mini monsters to the front so I can still see them. Kazami. Alright. Updated Japan shelf. It's the most smallest collection I have, probably. Also, you might wonder, why is King Kong there? He's not Japan. He's an American character. Well, simple. My shelf, my rules. Anyway, Jesus. So this was Talk About Spider-Man plus Devil's Advocate 2 plus a freaking Target haul. Good God Almighty.